New Braunfels' explosive growth is causing explosive growth in a neighboring city, and all of that is causing traffic tie-ups, backups, and delays in and out of New Braunfels. But there is a solution in today's video. If you guys are new here to my channel, thank you so much for hopping aboard, because every week we're putting out relevant content just like this about what it's like to live in New Braunfels. If you're thinking about moving to New Braunfels, especially from a larger metro area, and you're listening to me talking about traffic in New Braunfels, you may be laughing. But once you settle here, or if you've been here a few years or all your life, you know what I'm talking about.
I would say the biggest challenge, at least for me, and we all know this, and people from California and other places add to it, it can be challenging for traffic. If you do not like traffic, then you may consider going somewhere else.
So, although we're a town of 100,000 and not 1 million or 2 or 3 million people, we still have traffic issues to address in New Braunfels, and the Texas Department of Transportation is doing that right now. They're planning to expand Highway 46 between New Braunfels and Seguin. The main reason is the explosive population growth between Interstate 35 in New Braunfels and Interstate 10 in Seguin on Highway 46. And a lot of this growth is headed towards Seguin simply because there's more land available as you head east of 35 on 46. It's been a land grab with builders and developers, especially the last 3 years. Seguin is projected to double in size over the next 5 years, and price point has a lot to do with that. The median price of a home in New Braunfels right now is pushing toward $400,000. Median price of a home in Seguin is just barely over $300,000, and that's a big gap, and makes things more affordable for people who want to be close to New Braunfels, but may be priced out right now.
We were looking in the area, and at the time I was a little concerned about the cost of the homes going up, right? And I thought maybe looking outside of New Braunfels, but staying close to it, would give us some better options.
And it did.
And it did.
Mm-hmm. And there you go. People who, they want New Braunfels, they want to live in New Braunfels, but it's just they're priced out right now, but they're fine with going a few miles down the road east of 35 to neighboring Seguin, because they're still close to New Braunfels and all of our great amenities and shopping and restaurants here. With new communities popping up seemingly every day, it's making living near New Braunfels much more affordable. In fact, there's over 20 residential communities underway right now between 35 in New Braunfels and I-10 in Seguin off Highway 46. So expansion on this highway is much needed. I mean, you guys, if you've been on 46 headed into New Braunfels or out of New Braunfels, rush hour can get pretty backed up. You can easily sit through multiple light cycles. Expansion on 46 will add another 2 lanes plus more overpasses. Now, anytime it comes to construction, road construction, expansion, we'd love for that stuff to be done yesterday, but it doesn't sound like that's going to happen. Expansion on 46 between New Braunfels and Seguin may not start for another 10 years. That's because the Texas Department of Transportation is in the exploratory stage right now, getting feedback from residents in New Braunfels and Seguin. And let's pause here for a second, guys. Let's get feedback from you. What do you think of this project between New Braunfels and Seguin, this expansion that will free up traffic and loosen things up between the two cities? Is it long overdue? Is it going to cause more headaches? Let me know in the comment section below. My take on this is much needed relief, not only for residential growth along this 11-mile stretch, but for commercial growth as well, plus new schools. Now, New Braunfels is already addressing its growth with 2 major road projects, the expansion of Interstate 35 and the expansion of one of our main loops. Each project added more lanes, and I've experienced a better flow of traffic in these 2 areas, less congested along the stretch of 35 heading in and out of New Braunfels and along the loop as well. And whenever you have this kind of explosive growth, as we've had in New Braunfels since 2010, expansion is always needed, and we know it takes time, although we'd like it to be here yesterday, but we're moving, it sounds like, in the right direction. If you guys can push past all of these delays, these traffic tie-ups and backups, and push forward to moving to New Braunfels, I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. You can email me, you can call me, or you can shoot me a text. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.